some time in order to secure employment first, then they can start paying the loans. Over to you.
The loans are charged an interest of 4% per annum. This is on a reducing balance, and I think it could be the cheapest loan you can ever get anywhere in the world, unless the government led into government. But for any loan, student loan, even in Africa, I think we are the cheapest, because I think the second best is about 9%.
Can it go lower?
It is in the law of, we operate at an act of parliament, and this is the act that set the interest rate. So unless the act is amended, but there is something called sustainability. Avoid doing something today that will affect the future of a program tomorrow. Just like we do the environment, the small things you do to the environment, if you abuse your environment today, tomorrow, 10 years ago, 50 years to come, you will not have rain in Kenya. So it's the same way for this model. If we start shocking it by reducing interest, your children, you comrades seated in front of me, will not have anybody to pay fees for them. You'll have to pay the fees for yourself. Because what we have seen is that even in the current arrangement, we are lending below the inflation rate, even below the base lending rate. I think even we are not even doing even a half of the base lending rate. So avoid doing something today that will jeopardize a good program that is supposed to evolve and support our generations and generations to come. In terms of loan repayment and the loan burden, number one, the ministry has already formed a task force comprising of comrades and some experts. These are the comrades who are going to tell us and make recommendations. Even if they want the interest to come down, they will do that recommendation. But we are flexible in terms of extending the repayment period. Currently, we give 10 years. We have so far extended to about 18 years now. And we are free, because so long as you are working, then we can be able to be flexible. We are a listening organization. In other countries like the UK and USA, you pay the loan for life. Actually, student loans in America, like if you remember when Biden was campaigning, it was about loan forgiveness. And he promised to write off all the loans when he became president, but the Congress refused. So I think that one is something to comment about. In terms of budding, somebody has said that, well, the model is good, but we still have students put in the wrong bud. We have an appeal window, and we are allowing this appeal window because of the challenges that comrades had when they were applying. The people from the SABA did not provide the correct information. You have a chance to come and go to the portal and request that now I have new information. Can I appeal? And we'll be able to place you to the correct bud. So we are not saying you are condemned in bud 4, bud 5. No, there is a chance that that can happen. I think...
And equally, is there a chance to reduce these bans? I was looking on the social media platforms, and some students were of the opinion that, we should scrap off this band 5. Perhaps better off classify the students in 3 categories: low income, middle class, and high income, as it is done generally. What's your take on that? Will it be more effective? Because from the points of students, they seem to think that this will serve them better. Your take briefly.
The 5 bads are not cast on stone. I think when the student task force sit down, they can make those recommendations. But remember, like the Honorable MP said here, we are not equal. And everybody would want to go into bad 1. Actually, people have tried all monkey tricks to move from bad 4 to bad 5. Everybody wants to be, and that's a problem in Kenya. Even when you can afford, some students here drive to school. Even the money we give them for upkeep, they buy fuel. Another student can sleep without food. Another student cannot do exams because he cannot be able to pay 5,000. And that's why we have given a generous upkeep, and it's good somebody has talked about the upkeep there, so that the vulnerable students get 60,000. I think comrades who are in 3rd year, 4th year, they know they used to get 60, but we would deduct 8,000 and pay to the university as part of the school fees. This year and last year, we are not deducting. You are getting your full package, because we also know that the cost of living is also affecting comrades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's cross over to the next question. I think, Manyase, you can answer this. And that question was based on changing the old model, shifting to this new model. he seems to imply that perhaps we could have improved on the tried and tested model rather than implement this new model which comes with teething challenges that we are trying to address currently, including that committee that has been set up. So from your point of view as an education stakeholder, what were the challenges attached with the DUC, that differentiated unit cost model, that are being highlighted or addressed with this new model?
Let me say a number of things and try to speak as slowly as I can so that I make sense. In 1985, Saropoulos wrote a paper and said,